Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Good morning, Powder, Carrie, Mark, JB. Over there on YouTube. We're also on Twitch. We are streaming over here on Twitch as well. Good morning to everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you're here for the first time, give us a follow, subscribe. My name is Voss. I've been trading for 20 years. It'll be 21 years in April. We welcome you all here this morning. We're going to jump in here in 1 minute. We're going to start off with the SPY. We're going to map out our whip zones for you. Anyone that's new, you're going to learn all about the whip zones. Good morning, Lino. Tenny Flows. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're here, say good morning. We welcome you all here. Let me pull up my, I think I can also view it. Yeah, here. Where is there it is. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, over there on Twitch, say hello. I see you. I see you. You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love it. Jason, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you guys tap the screen here on the tubes as well. This is a more intimate setting, as you all can see. Good morning, my Kate. Good morning. So we're going to start off with the SPY. We know we're at 602.65. We know we are far from that 8 moving average there. Just keep that in mind, okay? I'm going to bring out my pen here. Can you guys hear the music? The music's good. I'm good. Just do a sound check here. I know we're on a delay. Fish, what's up, Fish? What's happening over there? As I sit here and wait for the delay. It's so ridiculous. Are we good? You can hear me? Good. All right. Miss Market. Right here we're trading. We're too far from that 8. Now we go down to the 2 minute here, guys. And we know we are in this wide state. All right. We had a pullback. We were down here. Now we're coming back up here. We're still too wide. All right. The SPY is just too wide. As much as people want this thing to keep ripping, I don't know why, but we're too wide. So we go over to our hourly. As you can see, we're putting in our 2 topping tail candles for our move back down, possibly. We'll see there. And on our daily, you know what's happening over there. On our 5 minute chart right here, you know you have resistance with the 20 and the 8 in front of you. So I'm expecting more of a pullback today here on SPY, at least at the open. I wouldn't trade this long in a wide state if you gave me a gazillion and bazillion dollars. Okay, so we will just block him. It's easy to block on YouTube, like Young Tito's. Don't worry, he'll be gone soon anyway. So what else do we got? JDM, and there he is. JDM. Yes, it is. What's up? We're still waiting for the appeal to be reviewed. So once I hear from that, but right now, this week I have meetings with marketing companies. And we're going to really market on social media hard. And if we do, these lives will be bye-bye. Because they'll just be hammering traffic to the website over and over and over. And I'll just go live in the VIP for you guys. So we won't have to worry about going live out to these platforms anymore. How would you like that, huh? Woo! JJ, what's up? Trina, IWM. All right, so IWM, here's your whip zone level on the 2-minute. You're in a neutral state. You got to get over this whip zone. On the 1 hour, above the whip zone, you'll have room up to 243.50. So you will have room up to those levels possibly. And then under the whip zone, we know we have room down. IWM, remember traders, your Fab 4 boxes, okay? This is also your state. So the bigger the box, the wider the state, okay? Because you got to have in that data from you know how long ago. And you also the prior day close. So IWM over this level is good to the upside. Carrie, what's up? Trina Jolly, how are you? What else are we looking at this morning? I'm just going to go through them all, okay? AMD. Let's map out. Let's map out our whip zone levels here. We got to bring this back right there. AMD right now, we are in a neutral state. We're looking good. We're in position 2 to the upside. On the hourly, we have room on this up to 139.50 and then possibly up to 140, okay? So AMD looks good. Just be careful. You got the granddaddy up there. The 1 hour 200 SMA, yes, is up there waiting for you. So just keep that in mind. But AMD doesn't look too bad. We head over to our daily, and we know we have room up to the 20, 140.76. So we'll see what AMD wants to do. What else are we looking at, everybody? What's up, Chris? What's up, Mark? Michael Bars, good morning to you. XSSJX, good morning to you. Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping. We have one viewer over there on Twitch. You think these platforms will ever catch up to TikTok and like actually make the streaming 2024-ish? We got a 30-second delay over here. Twitch, nobody's on it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Let's go over to Apple right now. AAPL. Apple, you're in a neutral state, that we know. Okay, so we are going to map out our whip zone levels. We're in the whip zone here on Apple. You got to get back over 238 to the upside. Don't go over the whip zone into a whole number right there. You see it because you're not going to go anywhere. Get over that whole number of 238. On the 1 hour, you're putting in a little topping tail candle over there already. On the 15-minute, you look good. The issue here is we have that triple top here on the daily. Also, on the 2-minute, you're neutral. You're starting to get into more of this wider state. Could Apple make a run over the whip zone, then pull back hard? It's possible. It's possible. We'll see. We'll see what Apple wants to do at the open. The Qs. I like this, though. It's more relaxing. The Qs, yes. The Qs, you are in a wider state here, all right? As we map these out, you can see your whip zone levels. It's a pretty big whip zone there, right? You're in position 1 to the upside. You're in a wide state. Be careful because up here on the hourly at 511.50, we have a 1 hour pivot and we have a $0.50 move there. So watch the 511.50 on the Qs. Tyler Graves, yes. What's up, Tyler? Tyler Graves is in the house, babies. What's good about these lives, though, on YouTube is once you're done, and this gets pushed out to like 3,000-4,000 people. So the good thing about YouTube is that the live streaming sucks, but once you're done live streaming, they really push you out on YouTube. Like that's a big difference than TikTok. TikTok, you're getting pushed out right in the live itself. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is after the live you get pushed out, which is very, very interesting to me. Very, very interesting. Microsoft, yes. And XRP gave you that pullback that I told you about back to the 20. All roads lead back to the 20. Let's get our whip zone in place here. Boom. Boom, there it is. Microsoft, you're in position 1 to the downside here. We head over to the hourly, and we got the granddaddy of them all waiting right there at 420.50. $0.50 granddaddy. That is as far as you're going to get on that supply zone, possibly on Microsoft. So right there, major support level there at 420.57. That will turn into a demand zone, and then you can look for a reversal back to the upside on Microsoft. TradeStation, check it for an update. How many updates? Sterling does an update like twice a year. TradeStation does them like every 3 days. Oh boy. What else do we got going on, guys? What other ones you want to look at? MU. All right, MU. Over here, I'm in silence. I can't hear music because they only have, on Restream, they only have one audio channel, whereas TikTok Live Studio and OBS, you can do as many as you please. But on MU, we're in the whip zone right here at 97.92. Narrow, you got to get over 98.05 to the upside here, possibly on MU for a long. We head over to the hourly, and we got room potentially up to 99.58 on MU on the hourly right there. MU looks pretty good if you get over that whip zone level. Bigger whip zones today, all right, guys, because of the close on Fridays on a lot of these. Yep. Smash that like button, traders. Smash it. KK, what's up? Paul Miranda. SPY wide state, guys. You're just in this wide state. You could fall possibly violently. Let's see at the open if we get a violence to the downside. Your whip zone is big here, so anything violent to the downside, you can trade it because you have enough room. See it? Over on the hourly here, we're just too far from that 8. Just too far from that 8. On the daily, your 8 is starting to pull away from your 20 a little bit. We know they can't get too far away from each other before you get a pullback. So just be careful on the SPY here. Wide states. We know nothing goes good in wide states. You must go in the opposite direction. Let's see. LG, Tesla. Guys, I'm not looking at the VIP right now, so make sure you're all chatting in here because with this, it's 1980, and I have to have the actual screens up to see some of the chat. Tesla, right now on Tesla, you got that move up. Remember I said you're either going to get that pullback or a gap. So now that you have the gap, you got to be careful because you have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green. Count this as 9 green candles to the upside. You are in position 3 to the upside. And I told you guys on the hourly, start watching out for these pivots. All right, to the upside, you got to be careful of that and move back down here on the Tesla Rooney. Also right here, I mean, you have room up to 358.50 on Tesla. Austin, hey, hold on, we got more here. Michael Bars. Woo! Nvidia. Where's Sarah? We are in a neutral state here. We are in the whip zone on Nvidia. On the hourly, be careful. Under the whip zone, you got your 20 lurking right there at 136. All right, so you make it under the whip zone. Boom, right into 36 and a possible move back to the upside here. If you get under 136, you have room down to that pivot right there, possibly of 132 whole number, and then you can look for your reversal. If you get over the whip zone here, you know your 200's waiting for you at 142 on Nvidia. MSTR. MSTR. What do we got going on here? Whip zones in place. You're in the whip zone here on MSTR as you're trading at 390.71. We have to get over 396 or possibly under 381 to the downside. We head over to our hourly chart over 3 496. We have room up to 4. Well, yeah, you got a pretty big range here. First stop will be right around 403 and then 418.50. To the downside on MSTR, you got room down to your granddaddy. First stop, pivot, and then granddaddy. Right there, you can see all the, let me make sure you can see the, whatchamacallits here. The prices. Yes, you can see the prices over to your right, guys. She's joining. Austin AMD. All right, here, AMD, we are currently in position 2 to the upside on the hourly. As we said before, we have room up to these pivots here. Be careful, all right? And then you got your 200 here. AMD can run. Guys, when you're in a narrow state here, well, we're not. We're in a neutral state. But when you're in a narrow state at the open, the only thing you really have to worry about is whole numbers to the upside and downside. You really don't have to worry about those pivots. They become irrelevant at the open because there's so much volume and violence that it blows right through them. It's the whole numbers to the upside and downside you got to watch for the first 3 to 5 minutes after the open, okay? We'll do Apple again. Michael Bars, hers is in mommy's basement. We'll just block him. Did you do Apple yet? We did. We'll do Google and Amazon now. Google, we are going to map these whip zone levels out. You're in the whip zone. You got to get back over 171 to the upside. Once you get over 171 to the upside, you have room up to 173 on Google. There's your 200 granddaddy waiting for you. Under the whip zone, just watch this pivot down here at 169. There's your whole number with a pivot, okay? Under that whip zone. Be careful right there on Google. You are in a narrow state, so you look good on Google. I'm going to put Google on watch at the open for a possible long or a short. We'll see what Miss Market wants to give us. I spiritually, hello. Jay Revwall, hello. And if anyone is here and new, because we can't really tell on here, you're going to head over to the Voss Trading.com. That is where our VIP education platform is, where you can learn how to trade properly and maybe make it out of your mommy's basement, okay, at 30 and 40 years old. So you go over to the VossTrading.com and let's see if we can get you out of mommy's basement. All right? And it's affordable for everybody. The VossTrading.com. Yes. Woo! Woo! Microsoft. Woo! Oh, Lordy. We are in a neutral state on Microsoft. Your 20 is up here. We know that's going to have to catch up to the granddaddy here. You're in position 2 to the downside. On the hourly, you got room down to the granddaddy of them all. 420.57 right there. 420.57 on Microsoft down. Make sure your 20 catches up first, all right, because it's going to be a little whippy. Over the whip zone of 425, you have room up to the 426 whole number right there. There's your pivot, and then you have room to the tippy top here of 429 on Microsoft. JPM. Let's put our whip zones in place. You're in the whip zone on JPM right now. Currently, watch this close coming out of Friday, okay? 20's got to catch up to that 200. It's going to be a little whippy at the open under 249.79. 249.79 under the whip zone. Above 252, you don't want to go over above the whip zone and go into that whole number. 252 up on JPM, okay? If you get over 252, you got room up to 254. Whole number right there. A nice little move for you. Under the whip zone, watch these pivots coming across, and then you got room down to 245. Whole number. JPM looks good. Looks good. I just don't like the state that we're currently in. Walmart. Anyone actually shop there? I've been to Walmart once, and I said I will never go back. Never! are in a wide state on Walmart. You're in position 2 to the upside. On the hourly, you got room. On the daily, you have room. The only problem with Walmart is you are in a wide state. So going up more and more is not a good idea, traders. You're at 92.80. Watch for that $93 rejection, whole number, and a move back to the downside possibly. Amazon, the Amazonians. Let's see what we got here. On Amazon, we're in a neutral state currently right now. You're in position 3 to the upside. On the hourly, let's roll this back. You have room up to these pivots here of 210.50. 210.50 on Amazon, but it doesn't really matter because we know right here at 211, whole number and major daily pivots in the way, and you're in a neutral state. You're going to start heading into more of a wide state. You're in position 3. Let's bring it back. Lino. Costco. Dave, where do you live? What state? Costco. You're in Texas, right? I believe Texas, or am I crazy? Costco, neutral state. You're in the whip zone. You got to get over 973.25 up or 965.52 down. Now, remember, your 20 must catch up to that 200 for a move under that whip zone. On Costco, we got pivots right here, guys. 975 whole number. You got a triple tap. So be careful of Costco with that triple tap. Florida. Gotcha. I have a lot of family in Florida. Hold on, I was going through all my emails here. Jesus. Too many people are in that weekend mindset. You guys got to get out of that weekend mindset where you do nothing but lay and screw around and then you do everything during the week. That is a horrible, horrible mindset to be in. That 9 to 5 scam has made people... Uber! Let's do Uber. Let's see what we got here. Let's drill this back, baby. Drill it back. We are in a neutral state here. You're in position 1 on Uber. It looks pretty good. On the hourly, 72.29. You have room up to $73 whole number. That's where it's going to get a little dicey. 73 whole number, and then you got the granddaddy right there at 74 on Uber. You have room. You just got to watch that. The weather, yeah. The only problem with Florida is that in the summer, you can't breathe. It may be good now, but in the summer, you can't breathe. No. What else are we doing? And every time I go to Florida, I feel like I'm stuck in like 1980, 1990-ish. It's like the Northeast. At least you're in 2024. Does that make sense, everybody? Does anyone else get that feeling when those that live in the Northeast and then you go to like Texas, Florida, South Carolina? You know what I mean? Like you're stuck in like 1980. People are driving 10 and 2. Like the whole, I don't know. It just seems off to me. Right? Is that true or am I crazy? I could be crazy. But I'm just wondering. Does anyone else get that feeling? BRKB. And people can't drive worth a duty in whatchamacallit, Florida. Why is it? Hold on. Why is it with Florida? Well, hold on. Let me put it to you this way. In Florida, when you guys come to New Jersey and we're on the parkway and we're stuck behind someone going 20 miles per hour, they got a Florida license plate. And then you're like, there it is. Yep, I knew it. They had to be a Floridian. And then when New Jersey goes down to Florida, we're trying to go around everybody. Isn't that crazy? Right? Is that crazy? Yeah, slower pace, boy. Woo! I remember every time I go visit family, which is rare, in Florida, I'm like, after 3 days, I want to go home. And then you come back to New Jersey after being there for like a week, and then you have that mindset of slowing down, and you have to re-catch up back to the New Jersey people. But it's nice, though. It's nice. Now, Colorado is the place to be. I hear it's beautiful, right, Powder? Except right now. Colorado is the place to be. What didn't we look at yet? Google, Amazon, Uber, MU, or Boeing. Let's pull this back on Boeing. Boeing, you're in a neutral state right here. Okay, neutral state on Boeing. You got to get over 156.50. Watch that whole half dollar. 156.50 up on Boeing. To the downside, we know this 20 will have to catch up anyway. On the hourly on Boeing, you got room up to 157.60. Poke through to 158, so be careful of that. Then you got a whole number. You got a pivot here. You got major resistance above you. You're starting to get into this wider state on Boeing. Right now, Google is the only one that we currently have on watch. Meta, yes, Meta. Meta. You are in position 1, neutral state here on Meta. You have room up to those hourly pivots right around 578. 578 on Meta. April, coin. All right, Michael Bars. That's your new name now, Michael Bars. I love it. Coin. That's an easy name in school. What's your name? Michael Bars. B-A-R-S. Coin right now, wide state. You're in the whip zone under 295.93 right here. The whip zone levels, guys, for anyone new on here, is your white lines. We never trade inside this whip zone right here for the first 15 minutes of the open. It will be whippy. Under 295.93 to the downside, you can look for a possible short. Be careful because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 double bottom right there. You have to be careful at 290 on coin. You're also in a wider state. 290, look out. SMCI. Who's here? Who's brand new? Anybody? Probably not. Anyone brand new? Because YouTube, you think a gazillion-dollar company would put an algorithm together like TikTok where it pushes you out to and be discovered. But for the hell of it, anyone new in here? Anybody out there? Hello. Anybody out there? SMCI. What movie is that from? SMCI. We are in a wide state. Okay, wide state. You're in the whip zone under $32. You got your whole number right here. So don't even attempt it to the downside. Okay, and to the upside, this 20's got to catch up. Forget it on SMCI. And on the hourly, you're going to have, yep, there it is. Your 8 in the way, your 20 in the way, pivots in the way. It's a mess. That it is. That it is. Oh, add social links. What does that mean? Oh, no, then you got to, yes, that's right. I forgot. This is like 1980. So I got to. You're right, J. Revwall. You're right. You are correct, Amundo, my friend. They don't know how to do it. I've been saying that for a while now. JB, what's up, baby? Tesla. If they want to HACK into here, easily. America will be like, but we're the most powerful nation on earth. We can't ever get an algorithm correct. All right, Tesla right now. We know we're in a neutral state. We know we are in position 3 to the upside. On the hourly, we got, what do we got, traders? The pivots at whole numbers right here, okay? Be careful on Tesla. You're already in position 3. So if you get a rip to the upside, do not chase it. What else are we looking at, traders? What else? Let me take a look at this real quick. We have news, don't forget, coming out. Let me pull. I posted, don't forget, I post the news in the news section of the free Discord, okay? Make sure you guys go and check that. Bookmarks. Here's a story of a lovely lady who was living with her. Yeah, 10 o'clock, of course. We got manufacturing coming out. All right, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Manufacturing. So keep that on watch. That's also changeover. So it's going to get a little whippy. Etsy. Sure, my Kate. Etsy, what do we got here? What do we got here? Etsy, we're in the whip zone. Whip zone, yes. We got to get over 5507 up. 5507 up. And you got room. I mean, you got room up to 5560. All right, 5560. Under the whip zone, you got room down to $54 whole number on Etsy, Kate. All right, just be careful with that. You're narrow, so you're going to have some power. Yep. April, yeah. We don't stand a chance when it comes to technology. We wouldn't stand a chance. The reason they haven't done anything big is because of our military. Now, that's a different story. But Reddit. Let's take a look at Reddit. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What song is that? See if it. Boom, boom. Boom. What song is that? Right now, Reddit, you're in a neutral state. You're in position 3. That's the problem. Well, we have the whip zones from the other day on here. Hold on. You are in position 3. You got a lot of 1-hour pivots in your way to your left, okay? Reddit, you really want to get a mover on this? Get over 152.32. 152.32. In the meantime, position 3, They have nothing better to do. That is true. Uptown Funk, Mr. Dave, you're right. Yes, Mr. Dave. Woohoo! Good hearing, buddy. I knew I liked you, Mr. Dave. See that? Mr. Dave is in the house. Yes. Clap it up for Mr. Dave. That was a good one. SESZ. Remember, folks, the VIP, our trading education platform, where if you want to learn how to do this properly, trust me, traders, you're not doing it right. Currently, we will teach you how to trade. Head over to the Voss Trading, VossTrading.com. That's where our VIP is, $25 a month, $275 for the year, and we will train you on how to do this properly. Get over there now, because once the marketing kicks in, I want it set up and done by next week. You're going to see ads everywhere on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. Everywhere there will be ads. And once we fill that VIP up, we're going to shut that switch off for a while because it'll be too many people. Okay? The VossTrading.com. Snow. I'm just going to leave that up there. All right? It's not TikTok. Let's just leave it up there. All right, Snow. We are currently in a narrow state on Snow. Let's get our whip zone level mapped out here. Right there. Boom. Whoops. Hold on. Boom. Oh, I have it already. No, I don't. That was from the other day. Boom. Right there's your whip zone on Snow. Can we move that up? No, I'll do it again later. We have this in the way right there. Ah, oh, your mother's mother. Hold on. It's coming, folks. It's coming. There we go. We'll call this position 1. Narrow state on Snow. On the hourly, you got room. 1, 2, 3. Triple top coming up here at 178.50. You have room up to 178.50 on Snow. Triple tap time. Be careful. There it is, traders. See it? 1, 2, 3. Whammity wham on Snow. But it looks good up to that triple top, okay? Esmeralda. Yes. Where is she? Oh, hey, SZE. I'm glad you found those. Josephina. There she is. Yep. I remember I went upstairs yesterday after the suspension, and my wife goes, "For what?" I go, "Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you what I did." So I went on and reported every single stock live that I saw, and I got half of them suspended. And I didn't even pick a reason. I just went, report, frauds and scams, sent. And within 3 minutes, they were suspended. We took them off. Next one, took them off. Next one, took them off. Next one, took them off. There were about half that didn't work. I said, we can play this game. I got little kids that will just sit there and say, report, 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 over and over and over again. But the moral of the story was I didn't do it to be a prick. Well, maybe a little bit. But I did it to see if it's all algorithm based, right? It's all AI based. So even though some of these people weren't doing anything wrong, they're now banned. Isn't that crazy? And it wasn't just stock people. I did it for other people too, just to see what would happen. And it says their live has been disconnected. I'm like, but they didn't do anything. That's what I did last night. I swear. That's all I did. The Lord's work. Yep. You all can do that too. Next time you're on TikTok, just go report in the bottom left corner and just see what happens. Just start reporting everybody. Let's flood them. The more reports we do, the less they'll have to figure it out, right? We got Voss doing the Lord's work. Get him out of here. Get him out. Well, they don't survive very long. The TikTokers on there that do stocks, they're on for about a month and then they're gone because you could tell they're like blah, 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 blah. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They know they don't know what they're talking about, and eventually it'll catch up to them. Nvidia, let's see. Yeah, remember the last time we got suspended and then they apologized to me? Well, the last 4 or 5. This happened 4 or 5 times. And then they eventually apologized to me. They say, oh, it's the AI, didn't work properly. But yeah, you had me down for 2 days. Those are 2 lives we could have changed. And because of your shitty AI platform, great algorithm, but your shitty AI platform, now people have to suffer. Nvidia, 139.07 up. Remember, on Nvidia, we are in a neutral state here. Above this and going up, we're going to get a little wider, okay? But you do have room above that whip zone up to 142, okay? That's where the granddaddy's going to meet you up here. Under the whip zone for a possible short, you got to get under 135.94. Right here, you see the 20? You got to get under that, and then you have room right to that pivot, possibly, all right? So keep that in mind, down to 132. Nvidia looks good. You just don't know which way you're going yet. And if you're going to the upside, you got to watch the state that you are in here. How long have we been on here? 39 minutes. I feel like I've been on here for 5 hours. Let's see. Dude, the meme coin basement dweller wave is strong right now. Any crypto has 2 green wings together. The crypto kitties, right? The crypto kitties. Hope they didn't have any grandparents that passed away, because the money that they got from that, they're gonna lose it soon. Poor grandma that saved up all those years for that crypto kitty that lives in mom's basement. Unfortunately, that's the truth. They're gonna blow it. I did it. 15 years ago, I did it. What's happening? We're TikTok live. Bobby, where you been, Bobby boy? Bobby Boucher. What movie? What's a movie? Spy. Watch that 10 o'clock. We got news. What else are we looking at, traders? What else are we looking at, traders? SPY, you're in the whip zone. You're in a wise state. Don't take this long, all right? On the hourly, you know, you got your whatchamacallit, your resistance there. Water boy, very good. Yep, water boy, good job, good job, good job, good job. Amy Jones, we have news at 10 o'clock, manufacturing. That's also a changeover. Tap that screen, everybody. It does something because once I get off of YouTube Lives, it explodes it out to the masses. I don't know why it does that. And we got a new VIPer from YouTube, Raul Gonzalez. Well, hey, maybe this does work. Welcome, Raul. Did you find us on YouTube? Possibly. Maybe Raul found us on YouTube. Maybe it isn't so bad, everybody. Yes, it is. It sucks. Raul, what's up, baby? Once I get off of this 1980 stream, we will tag you in the VIP. PayPal. Bobby, you're here every day? Cool. Who are you on TikTok, Bobby? Everyone has different names on all these platforms. I don't know who the hell anybody is, so forgive me if I don't know who you are, everybody, because I don't know why you don't use the same names on every platform. Right now, PayPal, you are in a neutral state. You are in position 3 to the upside. On the hourly, you got room up to about $88, $87.70, $88. Right here is your pivots on it, okay? Be careful. And then your next stop on this will be right around $88. That's where the next pivot is. But on PayPal, you're in a neutral state. You won't have a lot of juice, and you're already up there in position 3. Look for the pullback. Lulu! Lulu! What's this from, everybody? You ready? Lulu! Lulu! What's that from? They're like, this guy's cracking up. No, it actually is from something. Let's see if you older people like myself can figure that out. Lulu, you're in the whip zone. Yo, yes, in a neutral state. You got to get back over 323 up or under 320 down here on Lulu. Above 323 up, you got room up to 324. Under 320 down, and you have room into these pivots right over here of 319. Good morning, Doug. Bobby. And Bobby. Love you, Bobby. You know why on TikTok? There's a gazillion people flowing through that chat, so anything's possible. Andrew Essner, IWM, yes. Yes. Who's over there on Twitch? We got 2 people. How you doing, Twitch? Hello over there. We are in the whip zone here on IWM at 242.18. We got to get over 243. Now, anyone who's new that is watching us and streaming, the more you come on and watch me, the more you're going to realize I'm about the only person on these streaming platforms, maybe another 1 or 2, that nobody's talking about. And you're going to see that these levels that I'm giving you are right on the money. And you're going to say, holy shit, this cycle may actually know what he's doing. So over 243, above the whip zone of 242.76, we're not going to go long into that 243. You got to get over 243. You're also in a neutral to narrow state, so it's got room to move. On the hourly, you have room up to these pivots here of 244, okay? If you get under the whip zone, we're on the hourly chart now, you have room down to these pivots of 240. Watch these pivots right here on the hourly. Does everybody see those? Very, very important. Very, very important. Penny for nickel. Hey, what's up, Cadden? He's over there on Twitch. Who's over there with you? How's the weather over there on the Twitch-a-rooney? How is the weather over there on Twitch? Yes, it is. Let me see something on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot more subscribers today already. So it does push you out, guys. I mean, it has to push you out. We got like another 30 subscribers, and I've been on for 45 minutes, right? Yeah, we're up to almost 60 watchers now. If you're here for the first time, give us a follow. Welcome to the family. We're usually over there on the talk of tick. TheVossTrading.com. Get in that VIP. $20 a month or $275 for the year, and we will teach you how to do this properly. I'm telling you, after a month, 2 months, you're going to say, holy shit. I found this guy on YouTube going nuts talking about Lulu, which nobody got. This is from the Honeymooners, everybody. And we love this guy. TheVossTrading.com. Head on over there. Cameron Schlegel. Cameron, we are for now. The weather's warm and the coffee's hot, babies. That's all we can ask for, right? That's all we can ask for. What else are we looking at, traders, as we get closer to the open here? I meant to move that up before. Damn it, dongle. All right, hold on, wait a minute. I'm going to put it over here. We're going to move it right up there. Can you still see that, everybody? Can everyone still see that? TheVossTrading.com, if I leave it there. It's not in your way. Is that good? Hold on, we're on a 90-minute delay here. Just kidding. We're on like a 30-minute delay. I'll wait. Cameron Schlegel, who are you over there on TikTok? Who are you? Who do you go by on a TikTok? Oscar! There he is, my Oscar! Woo! Tesla for my Oscar. Todd B, what's up, baby? Solid. Good? All right, we'll leave it there. How's that? Looks good. Thank you, Blake. Swanee. See, he put his name and then he has his TikTok handle. Swanee River. Swanee River. All right, where are we at here? Tesla for my man Oscar. All right. Oscar, yes, we are in position. We're starting to get up there in position 3. A little bit of a pullback here. So we're in position 2. You watch these pivots right here, guys, okay? Watch these pivots. On Tesla, you really need to get over 356.50, and then you have room up to 362, okay? See these pivots here? Let me make this a little skinnier. Right above those pivots, you have room up to that pivot. Remember, folks, trading is you're just trading levels over and over again. Bing, level, pullback. Bing, level, pullback to the downside. Level, 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 pullback back to the upside. Nothing goes to the moon. Remember that. Nothing goes down into the trash can. Nothing's crashing. Nothing's going to the moon. Everyone relax, okay? Trade your levels. That's all you got to do. Stocks go up, stocks go down, stocks go sideways. It's the amateurs that come in here and do, what's the fair value gap? They don't even know what the hell that means, and they're throwing it out there. What's the fair value back? Folks, listen to me. All roads lead back to the 20. Coming off the 20 is a major supply and demand zone. Your Miss Market is going to tell you which way you're going, and you strike on an event. Do you understand that, everybody? Does everybody understand that? Stop making this more harder than it is with all the nonsense. What state, what position, and do you have an event? Go! That's all you got to do. Stop worrying about if Mars has crossed over Jupiter, if Earth is spinning on its axis, if you've taken 3 or 4 dumps today and 2 dumps yesterday. It don't matter. Go risk management. Go risk management. Go risk management. You win, you lose. You lose, you lose. That's part of the journey until you become better at this, okay? But if you're sitting there afraid to trade because your ego can't take a hit of losing, oh no, I'm going to have a bad day if I lose. This isn't for you. All right, the only way you're going to get better at this is you got to hammer that pig. Do you understand me? Hammer it, hammer it, hammer it. Don't worry about your ego. You'll get better, okay? You got to get crushed before you get better. Jeez Louise, I've never seen so many adults whine in my entire life. All right, we got so much whining going on in this thing we call trading. We don't have enough cheese for everybody, okay? Do we got it? Damn! Google, we sure can. Desktop YouTube way better than iPhone. Oh, yeah, it is. Also, we have to stream vertically because we get pushed out to the shorts feed. If we stream horizontal, they won't put you in the shorts feed. I found that out from a YouTuber, an engineer. We have to go over to, what was the next one? Google. Hammer that pig, baby. That's all. You know, stop complaining. You're going to lose. That's part of the journey. And then you'll go back and know what's going to happen to you? Let me tell you real quick before we go to Google. All right, folks? You're going to start getting better at this every day. And after like a year, you're going to be like, holy shit. You're going to go back and say to yourself, I used to act like a little bitch. You're going to be embarrassed. Oh, man, does Voss remember when I was that little bitch? Oh, my God. I'm a moderator with him now. But I was a little bitch for a while. Oh my God, why did I do that? And now you're going to be a strong-minded person. All right, Google, we got to get back over 171. All right, whip zone is 178.87, but we don't go long into whole numbers. Get back over 171 to the upside here on Google. As we head over to our hourly, we know once we do that, we possibly have room up to 173. That is where the granddaddy is. That is where the granddaddy is going to stop and hammer you back down, possibly. Tap that screen on YouTube, traders. So you got room up to 173.06 on Google over the whip zone, okay? Levels, guys, levels. This isn't rocket science. There was a guy on TikTok last night who was, I think he just was copying what I was saying. He was brand new. And I did report him because I just felt like it. But what he was saying was right, so hopefully he was listening to me one day and then started his own stream. But, you know, wait a minute, what happened to my thing? Oh, when I clear it out, it goes away. God damn it. All right, I'll make a thing for that up there. We'll figure that out. PLTR, yes. Let's see what we got here on PLTR. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2, same old with PLTR. You got a pivot right here of 67.50. Be careful there. If you get over that, then you have room up to $68 on PLTR. You're neutral. You still have room up. Remember, the 20 will come back. So eventually today, this will pull back. Be very, very careful. And I feel another dookie coming on. So we are going to have to do this quick. The SPY, we know we're in a wide state, guys. This isn't rocket science. Hello! Wide state. Am I going long? Never. Not until that 20 gets closer to that 200. I won't even think long if I trade SPY. No. An amateur is going to go long on this. I'm telling you. An amateur will go long on SPY today. La li la la lo lo la li la. You love wine, April? What kind? Do you like homemade wine without the preservatives? Bum 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 bum. I got that song in my head now, and I didn't even hear it this morning. I just started singing it. The deuce is loose, JJ. You got that right. The deuce is loose. Right now, we're a groundhogging. All right, what else do we got? All right, we're going to wrap this party up. You know what we're going to do? You ready? Thank you, April, Mr. Dave, JJ, blah, 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 for all the gifts today. All right, guys, once I hear some news, I'll let you guys know. Until then, we'll see you in the VIP. I love you all, and we'll be back on tomorrow. I just don't know where yet. Later, dude.